to Mind Trick Media, everybody. So, obviously, we're talking about Maul, Shadow Lord. How do we want to start this? You want to start with ratings? You want to start with talking? Do you want to just talk about how fucking awesome it already is?
I mean, ratings probably not, because usually, fuck it, we'll just start with ratings. So I have the numbers pulled up. IMDb has it at an 8.5 out of 10 for the first 2 episodes. And then Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 100% for the tomato meter, and then a 95 on the fans. Are we rating each individual episode or it as a whole?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember it was lobbed into one for me. I don't remember where episode
Okay, well, we can just do one score then. I would like to give it a 9. It's definitely early on where it's like developing the story. We're still trying to figure out what 100% is going on. Action scenes have been fucking amazing. The animation's amazing. Just looking at it, I watched it this morning actually because I've been a little busy this week, but I watched it this morning and I was sitting there in the first episode and I was just like kind of like giddy. I was like, I haven't been this excited for a Star Wars project in a long time. Because like we've had some shows that have been like
2 years.
Good or decent, and it's like, yeah, I like some of the stuff that has came out, but it's at the same time it's like this is something that it better have been good. And the fact that it already like is just better than most of the stuff we've gotten since Disney took over already, and we haven't even done anything yet, is just baffling to me. I was sitting there this morning, and I was
okay.
I was sitting there this morning, and I was just like, I feel like a kid watching this shit. Like I was really excited to watch it. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna give it a 9.
Yeah, it's interesting the way you put it, like where it's like being more excited, because I'm really trying to think maybe like Ahsoka, but that's like the only thing I can think of that I was nearly as excited. And honestly, with Ahsoka, the excitement was more of where are we going, and that honestly didn't suffice what I wanted out of it, because like we'd already seen live action Ahsoka, but before then even. Excited for Mando season 3 and it sucked, so
well yeah, that's even
but none of those were like Mando season 2 was probably the last one where I was like insanely excited, because like with Bad Batch, like it's not on the same level as Maul, so like even though I mean we've deeply expressed how much we like the Bad Batch in the show. Yeah,
it made me think, because it made me think about how excited I was for this, and Kenobi had came out, and thinking back, I don't think I was excited as I am for this.
And honestly,
right,
for half of it, they proved us right to be afraid.
I just think there was a lot of filler in the show that didn't need to be there, but
yeah, there's a lot of
overall, we're a few people that like are on the better side of Kenobi, where we like it more than most people.
I'm tilted.
I mean, okay. Still though, I still think we're on the other side where we like it more than most.
I keep getting more and more mad about the budget, and the more and more budget and care is starting to make it dip the other way.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm starting
that's always going to be
how high the highs were, because I just get so pissed thinking about it.
Yeah, and I mean, I totally agree to that. I think most people agree that the budget just wasn't good for that at all. I wouldn't even know what a budget like this would be for Maul, comparatively speaking to other projects. I guess the best one to go based off of...
It's just a check. It's a blank check. There's no way they can spend... It's not like they're paying people... They're not paying actors shit. Sam was probably getting paid $5 to do this, and he's probably like giving them the $5 back. But I'm gonna go with a 9 too, like 9 as well. I probably would have went 9.5, but then I let it sit a little bit, and I'm just like, we haven't, like, we don't know what's going on 100%. So I'm just going to leave it at a flat 9 because I don't think you can start doing the points until it's done. And they can really gauge it.
I mean, we're at a point where it's interesting. You have all the different crime syndicates.
I was interested from the moment the screen turned on.
Right.
I saw the animation and just went, this is shitting on season 7's animation, and that shit's on all of the animation. This is
and then
shitting on animation. And I think one thing that, like, I honestly think they're not doing the same animation that they did in the Clone Wars. And it's not, like, just the animation, but also, like, the color grades are very different. The color grades of, like, the Clone Wars had that, like, you know how when you have, like, a normal TV and it tries to be as black as possible and it has that gray film? And then they came out with those, like, OLED TVs that have, like, pure blackness. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but, like, there's, I think that's what they're for. There's some type of TV that literally the blacks are the blackest they can be. This show is doing that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called.
Without us having those TVs. The black is actually black. It's not like a gray, gradient, filmy looking thing. It legitimately looks like the colors it's supposed to be. The sound is impeccable. The lightsabers are we've only seen one. It's fucking great. We haven't seen him fight another person with a lightsaber. I think it's going to be absolutely insane when he starts going off against these Inquisitors. But before we dive into stuff that happens, I knew we were going to kind of agree on the 9. What did you say? Sorry.
I was just looking up the budget as you were talking. So I compared it to The Bad Batch because it's one of the newer projects, same animation style, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go based off The Bad Batch because it's also going to give us, like, a current to date price range and not, like, 2008 Clone Wars, like, then the calculation, like, kiss my ass. I'm not doing all that work. Anyways, sorry. But, so The Bad Batch, according to what this says, was each episode was a budget of a $750,000 to a $900,000 range per episode.
What?
Yeah.
Shit.
I was kind of like, I don't know if this is right. Technically, I'm just using the Google AI overview. So, I mean, it could be wrong.
I mean, that to be fair, thinking about it, it sounds right. It just sounds so crazy.
So for Maul, it is $1 to $2 million per episode, and I'm like, okay,
and you can tell.
That sounds about right.
I think it's closer to 2.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. I mean, it's a little bit higher budget than Bad Batch, obviously, and yeah, I mean, I think it looks like it. It's not too far off. It's a couple years later, but still not too far off years-wise, and I mean, I think that's pretty accurate, at least. Just guessing, 100% guessing. But I also found this, and it says that Disney, since 2023, has shifted towards a lower budget, high quality projects system that they're doing. And I'm like, where? Lower budget, and Andor is coming out with the highest budget show that we have. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I thought that was interesting because I tried to look up how much it was per episode, and it wasn't giving me the number at first. It was just telling me that it's following in suit of what they what they did in 2023, where they're trying to lower the budget and make higher quality with lower budget. I don't know how that makes sense, but whatever. So, but comparing it to the Bad Batch, with it being a little bit more, if not almost double or more per episode than the Bad Batch. I mean, that sounds about right to me.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? You said something about us agreeing with the 9s.
Yeah, sir, I'm just trying to look up what this one guy's name is on the show. What's the fat, like, mobster's name?
Oh, shit.
I don't think he's listed in the top, like, people. I don't know. But I think I told you this over the phone or maybe when I was at your house the other night. but I was talking about the Vario guy, which is the blue guy who's like the short guy. That species is in an episode of the Clone Wars. Holy fuck, dude. Have you seen those side-by-sides?
No, I haven't.
Dude, they didn't even try in the Clone Wars compared to what he looks like in Maul. And I get it. I'm pretty sure it was a very much way earlier episode. This was maybe a decade plus ago. No, it definitely was a decade plus. It was probably a decade and a half ago. But, dude, just the way he looks, I'm like, oh, dude, like, this is crazy. But, yeah, I think we both thought, like, I kind of knew going into it, like, when I finished the episode, I'm like, okay, me and Jordan are going to feel similar about this. Usually we do anyway, but, like, you know, we've gotten into, like, 5 fights on this podcast.
I mean, yeah, I don't think we've necessarily disagreed on the overarching, like, liking the projects. I mean, we've kind of just disagreed of how they've handled it in some aspects, but, yeah, I mean, for the most part, though, we pretty much are on the same page with how we like something.
I was surprised at how quickly they just got into shit, which is what they needed to do. We didn't need any of this pussyfooting around like what they do with all these other shows. We needed to jump straight into it, but like starting with a bank heist, basically, I was like, I'm so in. The second thing I thought was, holy shit, this is what they did in Andor. Wow, I don't know why, but I'm so much more invested in it because Maul's doing it. Like,
I mean, sorry.
This show is just going to be Andor with Darth Maul in it. And it just proves to me that show didn't need to fucking happen. And don't get me wrong, I'm not an Andor hater. I like Andor. I mean, I'm a hater that you guys spent $200 million a season for 2 seasons of a show and then made a movie all for you to tell me that, hey, this guy handed that guy plans and they're going to blow the Death Star up in the 4th movie. We did probably $300 million across those 2, plus a $250 million movie to go, hey, these people have a secret society and they need to get this pamphlet to that guy. And we're going to blow the Death Star up.
How many million did you say for Andor?
Wasn't it $200 million for season 2 and like $100 million for season 1?
Well, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but according to because it popped up when I was looking up the budgets for the other shows, no. The budget for the show was $705.5. Per? I would believe both of them combined.
Or was it 350 in like 250? Maybe it was 350. I knew their numbers. They spent like $100 million more somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe I was thinking because Kenobi's budget was like $100 million. Bang.
Yeah, it was 180.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't make any difference. They spent $500 million plus. They spent $1 billion on us going, there's a secret society. They got the Death Star plans.
It says Andor has a total production budget estimated between $645 million and $705.5 for its 24-episode, 2-season run.
Yeah. So they spent $1 billion from start to finish to go, there's a secret society, here are these plans. Are we serious? Yeah. And don't get me wrong, they're so lucky that the acting and the story, 95% of the story is flawless. Because if it wasn't, holy shit, dude. You're so lucky. Anyway.
Great.
But I legit think this show is just going to be Andor, but Darth Maul, which is what just Andor could have been. We could have just had the Darth Maul show. And it could have been live action.
Right.
You could have used the same guy, but he's a lightsaber hater, so. Anyway.
Yeah, I do think that they've already announced that there was going to be a season 2. With the pacing that this is already set, and us getting to the point of Solo, they definitely have room for season 2. If not, more
they
than
have
that.
so much time. Like,
right, and then they have time after Solo. They have time after Solo as well.
This has to be within the first, like, 3 to 5 years, if not 2 to 5 years.
This is only 1 year after the Clone Wars.
Yeah, so we have to, like, wasn't Han Solo born in, like, 14 BBY?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to.
No, he's older than that. It would have been, like, 22 or 25 BBY. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look up a Han Solo birth year, and I'm probably not gonna like the answer. 32
so according
BBY.
to this,
I was thinking like Luke and Leia.
According to this, it's saying that Star Wars Solo takes place after the Clone Wars, at approximately 10 to 15 years before A New Hope. So say it's 10. That's about 9. It's about 8 years after the show. It's anywhere from like 5 to 8 years after Maul is when Solo takes place.
Yeah. So, dude, they could do a season a year.
Yeah, they have plenty of time to make multiple seasons before
and by the end of this,
seasons after.
They've already talked about Crimson Dawn in the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
right.
And Maul is nobody. So he has to get to the point where he's like basically running that shit. They're like going to him.
Right.
The Queen of Dragons is contacting him.
Yeah, they have so much time to work with. But how long are you going to drag it out? You know, it's one question that I have that had something that I took away from the second episode, I believe, where I was kind of like, what the hell? When Maul said it, was when he was talking about getting the girl to be his apprentice to train somebody to defeat Sidious. And I was sitting there like, so we need, right, that's how I feel.
Time out. I think we've all been looking at the possibilities. The headliner at the moment is Darth Maul going to fuck these Inquisitors up so much that they're going to send Darth Vader? I think we've been looking at this wrong. We might get a rematch of Maul and fucking Sidious.
Well, that's my question, is why did Sidious let him live in the Clone Wars if we're going to wrap back around to Sidious finishing the job when he could have just done it to begin with?
Well, I mean, he doesn't. He can't finish the job.
What do you mean?
Sidious can't kill him.
I guess that's true.
Because he gets to Rebels. So.
But, like, a rematch of the two of them and Maul practically beating Sidious, I would think, at that point, or he flees. I don't know. I just think that's weird. I would rather... I'm honestly to the point
the Vader
where...
thing is weird, too, because neither of them can kill each other, obviously.
Right.
So, they're in this weird
so my
question
question is, what episode dropped first? Sidious versus Maul and Savage, or Rebels killing Maul? Which one happened first?
I mean, I think it would be easily...
I don't think it's easily. I think it's definitely one or the other.
Isn't Rebels, like, enough further after that?
I just mean, like, time it came out in our time.
Yeah, I know. I know it's fucking further after in the timeline. It's like 20 fucking years. How old is Darth Maul? That's another question. This dude is like, I mean, I guess he could, I don't know how long Zabraks live, but like, I know Ahsoka, she's never gonna die in this timeline.
Right.
Her species lived like 250.
So season 5, episode 16. That doesn't help me.
You know, build up season 5 release date. We haven't gotten into any plot yet.
I think people are here to just listen to our opinion versus the plot.
I want to talk about it a little bit though, just to be like, hey, what did you think about this? How do you feel about this character and stuff?
It says it aired February 2nd, 2013.
There's
okay.
No way Rebels.
What?
Before then. Didn't Rebels air in like 2014?
March 18th, 2017. So it was 4 years after the fight.
Holy shit!
I know. So I understand in the timeline we've already gotten the answer for how Maul's story ends. But when it was originally happening, why did Sidious let Maul live? That's a huge question I have because I don't think
it's the same reason why he lets Yoda live and they don't chase after Yoda. I think he wants him to watch everything fall apart.
Yeah, but like...
I also don't know if Sidious could kill Maul before Maul fled. I think Maul would have fled.
No, Sidious was standing over top of that motherfucker like he was about to just kill him. Yeah. And then he literally says to him, I have plans for you. And then it's like, okay, well... Maybe they do interact with each other in the show to talk about it because, like, I feel like that's something that's like, where's the connection here? Like, why did he let him live? And obviously, Maul does everything that he does with the crime syndicate. Well, actually, he was already doing that, but to get to this point where he's still doing the crime syndicate stuff, like, what was Sidious's grand plan for him? Was it just literally this to destroy the criminal underworld practically and take over it? I don't know. But, like, yeah, he said that where he was like, I'm going to raise this apprentice to defeat Sidious. And I was like, what? Like, whoa, that's kind of interesting. Clearly that doesn't happen. He has to lose this girl at some point, whether that be in this show or
I'm very curious
after Solo.
To who she and the Master is. Like, Master Echo, or what is his name? Master Echo?
I don't remember.
I don't know. It's played by the one guy that's the one black guy with a really good voice. Is it like the Arby's guy?
The Arby's guy?
He's the guy with the really good voice. I can't think of like what that guy's in. I don't know if you heard my phone go off. Sorry, everybody. No, it's it's the black guy that's the Allstate guy. Allstate. that's who the Master is. I'm like 95% sure.
So what else did you want to talk about?
Okay, so show starts bank heist. I don't know who this fucking bank thing is, but basically, like, it makes it sound like they're like the cops are just cool with all the fucking these like gangbangers and shit. They're just like, we're just getting whatever. By the way, this cop has a great voice. I don't know who plays this dude. I love this like Hispanic cop. He's so good. He's like, don't tell the Empire. He sounds like Puss in Boots. I don't know who the fuck plays him though. Oh my god, is he in Puss in Boots? Who the fuck does he play? It's not...
He is in Puss in Boots.
Yeah, but he's not... Obviously he's not Puss. That was a weird way to put that.
But you started saying it, and I was like, how is he going to say that?
Oh, he plays Death. He plays the wolf.
Oh, that makes sense. I haven't seen it, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I really like this dude's voice, though. But...
yeah.
It's weird. It's weird that Maul lets him live, too.
Maul's always done stuff like that, though, where it's like he murks so many people for just the hell of it, and then also lets people live just for the hell of it.
He only kind of kills people that are, like, powerful. Like, he killed the Black Sun. He was like, all you pieces of shit, die.
It's almost like you have to be worthy enough to be killed by Maul.
What do you say?
You have to be worthy enough to be killed by Maul.
Well, not even worthy. He has to be a big enough piece of shit.
I mean,
he hates people who are powerful.
I just think if you're not a threat to Maul, he's not going to waste his time on you.
Yeah. It's just weird because he fully could have just stabbed that guy and he decides to like rocket punch him. Yo, dude, Maul is a demon. And then what are his two goons' names? One's name is like Icarus or something. And then, dude, the machine gun they make that machine gun looks so much better than it did in season 1 of the Clone Wars. Dude, that machine gun actually has, like, rotating things where you can see individual tubes. It's not just a blob of... Dude, the animation is so crazy.
Yes. It's really... It's so much better than...
But so, they have these robots, like Two Boots, whatever the hell the one guy's name is.
Also love the robot, his droid that he has. I love that little fucker.
Dude, the fucking Starscream one, I was telling you about that. He makes he makes like all little like Cybertronian noises, and then randomly throws some words. He's like, ooh, I don't know, ha coming. Like, what the hell?
Or like, nuh-uh.
Yeah, nuh-uh. I don't know what, we've never seen that type of droid. Awesome.
Right, I agree.
We have no clue what the Jedi thing is yet, or who these people are. Every time a show comes out, more of these fuckers survive Order 66. Every time. And, like, it makes sense. Like, a couple, like, clones couldn't kill every Jedi. But, like, these motherfuckers are, like, on a big planet. Like, are they on Coruscant? This might be a dumb question, but they never confirmed that.
I was getting ready to ask you. I didn't know if you knew.
Like, obviously you would assume, but...
Set on Janix. It is not Coruscant.
It was weird. It didn't look big enough to be Coruscant, but like obviously it looked similar. That makes a lot
my
of
thing
sense.
is we don't want the Empire to get involved, and I'm like, if you're on Coruscant, the Empire would already be involved.
So. So yeah, don't know what the Jedi are about. Also, it's just weird. Like, this cop doesn't like arresting people. He just kind of like he likes hanging out with dudes who are like he seems sympathetic to people who are bad, and I think it's just because the world, like the universe sucks. He's just like, yeah, don't kill anybody, and you'll be okay. Like, he's kind of cool with this mobster, like, a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad they killed the fat mobster so quickly. He had, like, a temper. I was hoping he'd, like, hit someone with a cane or something first. I was very weirded out when the short guy hopped out of that suit. I didn't like that to start. I was like, what?
I was like...
Yeah, I'm excited. Is this a Monday, a Monday continuing thing? I really hope. I like that it comes out Monday. That helps with recording.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the finale comes out on the 4th of May. May the 4th.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's every Monday until the 4th. 2 episodes per week, every Monday.
Yeah. Is there anything, obviously... I'm curious to see what Maul tries to do with the girl, but because obviously she doesn't look like why am I blanking on his like Legends apprentice?
Talon, Dark Talon.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's close, but she's not.
I think it's going to be one of those things where they don't do Legends content, and it's just going to be, we're going to bring it into canon, but we're going to make it our way.
He could have just made a red, sexy. Fucking,
I actually think it makes more sense to have like a child that Maul manipulate.
I'm saying
more than.
Be careful of
I know.
what you're getting ready to
I know.
say.
But like, you know, take a child that doesn't know what the hell's going on.
It would be way easier to make a child sick. No.
Right. No, but like manipulate a child into becoming a bad person.
I mean,
I think that makes so much more sense than just having an adult.
I mean, she's already bad. She's stealing and shit. And a bad stealer. Like, you can be good at robbing. Like, jeez.
She's like perfect to take on as an apprentice to teach the ways of the Sith and stuff like that. Like she's like perfect for that.
I'm curious to see if Allstate fights Maul and like how that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited though.
Yeah,
we didn't even see, like, it hasn't gotten high enough that an Inquisitor's involved yet.
Yeah. It'll probably be the end of the 4th episode next week, I would assume.
Are they doing batches of 2?
Yeah, every week there's 2 episodes.
Ah, that's even better, too.
Yeah.
I mean, less episodes for us, but more content to talk about. Not just like, 30 minutes, let's talk. Fuck.
Yeah.
Talk longer than the episode. Yeah, do you got anything else before we get out of here?
No.
9 out of 10 for both of us. Maybe higher, maybe a little, I don't know. Visuals, 11 out of 10. Yeah.
I fuck with animated stuff, dude. I'm on this, like, obviously they don't know me personally other than my Star Wars opinions, but I've been on like an animated kick recently, and that's all I've been watching. So yeah, I'm all for I'm all for the animated Clone Wars aspect of it. So yeah, I'm all for it.
If you just went down that a good anime path to start.
Oh, you go down a good anime path, then we'll talk.
You have to be caught up on anything in life. I'm currently going down real life television, good stuff. So
same, just in a different world.
No, you're going down animated style. Why'd I say it like that?
I don't know. It's weird to say in a sentence
he was in there and he did her animated style. Yo, he got his fries animated style. Ew, that sounds gross. Alright. Darth Maul's great. Maul? Not Darth. Maul's great. Yeah. Excited for more. We'll see you guys next week for more. Peace.